Oh, oh my goodness. Guys, this is absolutely delicious. It's coming to us from the New York Post. Biden insiders slam Stacey Abrams. The pitch. No one takes Stacey seriously. This is written by John Levin in About Time. Come on, guys. You couldn't come out with this any sooner. You got her up there embarrassing herself, talking about, oh yeah, well, it was the whole Me Too thing, but now, no one was ever gonna take Stacey Abrams seriously, and I'm glad because she couldn't even win Georgia. I believe that's where she ran, and I've been telling you guys for a while, particularly if you look back on my channel. There's some weird farm that the Democratic Party pulls its quote-unquote black faces from, and Stacey Abrams and Andrew Gillum were amongst their fresh crop of faces that, they thought was going to come out and woo the nation, and people basically saw past their bullshit. Cory was one of them as well, Cory Booker. But yeah, this is really, really funny because once again, when it comes to the Democratic Party's power, the black woman is their bread and butter. Make absolutely no mistake about it. There's so many of them that are going to go out and vote for Joe Biden no matter what. And that's because in a lot of urban areas, that's the power is actually matriarchal. And the matriarch in many cases and respects isn't even elected. It's so many people behind the curtains on these things. But yeah, to see this happen, to see Stacey Abrams get knocked down a peg, yeah, it feels good. It really does. The Democratic political field is awash with designing women. Stacey Abrams, a former Georgia State House leader, is aggressively marketing herself as a potential vice president for Joe Biden, increasingly irritating those in the former Veep's orbit, an insider said. Meanwhile, Senator Kristen Gillibrand, one of Biden's 2020 presidential race rivals, is rarely mentioned as a possible running mate. She has her sights set on something else, Secretary of Defense, say those familiar with her plans. Ugh, golly, this really feels nefarious, doesn't it? I'm sorry, Senator Gillibrand, but you come across as you got to be calculating in politics, but this just sounds very, very yes, that's those familiar with our plans. Female former candidates have also been auditioning for the VP job, albeit more subtly than Abrams. On April 20th, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, Karen, came in for a chummy appearance on Biden. Thank you, Reddit. On Biden's podcast, Here's the Deal. While just days later, California Senator Kamala Harris joined Kamala, I'm wooden and completely Kamala, I'm basically Cory Booker with a vagina. Harris joined forces with top Biden surrogate Simone Sanders. Oh, yikes. Wow. All these names are harbingers of doom for a town hall addressing the impact and disparities of COVID-19 in the black community. Oh my goodness, because viruses are racist. Oh no, it shouldn't be black. That's why I don't like. That's why that label was just like, yo, y'all trash. I wore that out, man. I'm done. I just want to be a good person. Okay? That's the label I want. I just want to be an honorable man. I want that to be above honorable and awesome. I would like for those to be above black any day of the week. If they go with a black woman, it would be Kamala Harris, but she's a clunky communicator and couldn't generate any excitement for her own campaign with black or white voters, the Biden insider said. Yeah, because she's, like I said, Cory Booker with a vagina. As the Post previously reported, Midwestern moderates like Klobuchar or Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, yeah, she's super popular. Wow. This is just bad ideas. The article. Continue to have the inside track for a position Biden has promised to fill with a woman. Oh, so his VP is definitely going to be a chick because you just can't really rock with any pandering, can you? Like that's the thing. It may be unfortunate that it seems that, straight white men have had so much power. Seems that way because every circumstance is different and your life is what you make of it, right? I talk about this all the time on the channel. Your life's your own. Do as you please. You can either sit there, pocket watch the next person, or find your purpose and go after it and go get it. And unfortunately, we just got so many people happy to pocket watch and demand from others. And it's like, come on, man, look at yourself first. A Data for Progress poll recently reported that Senator Elizabeth Warren is the favorite among Democrats to be Biden's running mate, with 31% picking the Massachusetts lawmaker. But that's the thing. But that doesn't make her any more likable. You do realize that, right? And Joe, like, oh my goodness. And Joe has and I haven't really addressed. So let me address the whole TR situation where everybody and their mother's coming out of the woodworks. The timing. I'm sorry. The timing is just, I'm not okay with it because, the man was vice president. Come on, the timing is just so, and I understand things get buried. Like the media will do as the media so desires to do. And the internet wasn't then what it is now. But at the same time, I mean, come on, guys. Come on. It's still 30-year-old accusations. I'm for an investigation, but as far as derailing anything that's going on, I'm not sure that it will do that. I'm pretty sure that blue team stuck with Biden for the until November, and it is what it is. We're all stuck with Trump until 2024. So while campaigning for vice president traditionally requires a delicate dance of private lobbying and public demurring, Abrams has flipped the script. That's right. Sisters are doing it for themselves. Openly campaigning for the position in an April 22nd appearance on The View. Abrams said she has concerns about Biden not picking a woman of color. Okay, and honestly, why should your concerns be more valid than the next individual's? Right? All equal, right? So thusly, who cares what you think? So that's a reality that I accept on this channel. No one gives a shit about what I think. So thusly, why, Miss Abrams, should you think that, oh yeah, it has to be a woman of color and it has to be me? Oh yes, of course, because I will be the greatest vice president, first black woman vice president. Glass ceilings, even though he'd still be a runner-up. In an interview with Elle magazine a week earlier, Abrams gushed that she would be an excellent running mate and lauded her 25 years in independent study of foreign policy. So basically, she just read a couple, she's just recounting, every news article that she's writing, independent study, thusly. Nothing wrong with I've been reading, I've been watching BBC. It's cool. We basically have the exact same we have the exact same amount of time of the exact amount of same experience then, because independent study in foreign policy, I was paying attention when what happened in Kuwait went down. But she has no previous national experience and is mostly remembered for narrowly losing a race for governor in Georgia for governor of Georgia in 2018. No one takes Stacey seriously, and her public campaigning for the job seems more like a hostage negotiation than an actual attempt to get the job, a Biden insider told the Post. Biden is an old school guy and always will be. Well, I mean, how long is always in this scenario? Picking Stacey would be like picking Sarah Palin. He doesn't need to throw a Hail Mary. He wants a good governing partner. Internally, her star has fallen with the onset of the coronavirus as she grows concerned about her preparedness. Stacey isn't ready on day one. Even she knows that, and it's why she's engaging in this dance. She might get perfunctorily better, but I think I got that right. But she's not a serious pick for him. And her campaign is viewed as much as a promotion for her book as it is being chosen as Biden's VP. And an insider continued, referring to Abrams' forthcoming book, Our Time Is Now. No, sweetie, your time was in 2018 and you took the L. So sit down. But no. A little bit I don't know why, but Stacey Abrams reminds me of the Pine Sol chick. Ooh, girl, you use the cleaning power Pine Sol. Yo. But not everyone agrees. Tad Devine, a longtime Democratic strategist who has worked on multiple presidential and vice presidential campaigns, says the Abrams approach shows personal authenticity. So, industry plant, because politics is an industry, guys, okay? And Stacey Abrams, Andrew Gillum, damn near all of them, they're industry plants. They're just people that they prop up, like, what was that, Trading Spaces, and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you all the backing that you want. You just stick to the script, okay? And that's the thing. They're nothing more than mouthpieces for the people who fund them. They are not individual thinkers. They are not, they're not free thinking individuals at all, because their pay is determined by their how they view the world, their politics and the like, and who is pulling their strings. So yeah, I think we're done here. It's not much left. And it's just going, Biden is old school. He believes in following the path, doing your time, learning how government work, which, I mean, apparently so many haven't. So many haven't. If he picks Gretchen Whitmer, that would definitely go against that whole, oh yeah, you need to know how government works by all means. Like, no. All these people think that their goal is to break glass ceiling when they don't realize they're making the floor sticky. Okay, that's a good quote. That's a good quote. Okay, who said that? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just the insider said. Yeah, the insider. But either ways, yeah, no one should be taking Stacey Abrams seriously. No one should really be taking Biden seriously due to everything that's been going on, as far as his gaffes and, the TR situation. But either ways, I just really wanted to relish this moment right here, because she's going to fade into obscurity, and I wanted to give her her proper send-off. So Stacey Abrams, mwah, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. With that being said, all the internet stuff, if you like to toss it, like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Dude, she never stood a chance in the first place. It really to me, it really shows the power that the media has, and how they prop people up and try to really like boost these folks to, and expect them to really take off because some board executive was like, oh yeah, well, I think that they come across very personable. And even though they don't know what it's like to be a person, because they've been an executive for so long and make so much money that they don't, they don't know about the real world. So either ways, guys, let me know what you're thinking in the comments. And until the next one.